Hello guys and welcome. Today we will answer the question, is Stormwarfare worth playing? Well, in order to do so, I played 250 games in 1 week, so you didn't have to. But before I tell you about my experience, let me tell you what is this game. First of all, Stormwarfare is a Web3 TCG, basically like Gods Unchained, and it's part of the IMX ecosystem, meaning you can use your Passport account to interact with the game assets. And well, the game itself is World War II themed, and I am not particularly interested about it, but they have done an amazing job animating some of the cards interactions, going as far as to put small cinematics in middle of the game, showcasing explosions or unique aspects of the cards. Being completely honest, the game is pretty good looking. The gameplay is pretty much like any other TCG. You both start with 30 H points, and then you play cards to fight for the board, basically like Gods Unchained or Hearthstone, just pick whatever, it's pretty much the same. There are 5 classes to play with: UK, Japan, Germany, Soviets, and USA. They all have their own cards and they don't share any with each other, so I guess you don't have to worry about OP neutral cards like Dr. Boom or Hortu, which is kind of cool. Now let's talk about the tournament. Stormwarfare launched a tournament that started the 1st of July, and it is lasting 3 weeks, so it's ending on the 21st, around those times. Now, for these events, Stormwarfare is giving 50k USD worth of their coin, plus 48% of ticket sales, which are basically pack sales. There is also 50k IMX tokens being raffled for those who play and buy packs. Now, if you want to know if this is worth it, well, let me tell you, in order to participate, you need to fulfill 2 requirements. First is to buy an entry ticket. These ones range in the following prices. All of them give you entrance to the tournament and also some random packs which are NFT cards. Now, the second requirement is to play 100 games. So I will say, if you have the time to play 100 games, then buying the cheapest ticket is completely worth it. Tickets themselves are only 10 bucks and cards are really cheap, so you will end up building a deck almost for free. Prices are good, and I'm not even sure if there will be like 500 players finishing 100 games each, so securing a prize spot might not be that hard. Plus, there is also the chance of getting extra rewards from the IMX raffle. Now let me talk about the playing experience. I ended up playing a lot of games, trying to reach the highest rank on the ladder. There are no crazy hard mechanics, but it takes a while to get used to the ones they have. Now, there's no card draw or incredibly OP cards, so mistakes get punished quite hard, rewarding skilled players for making the right decisions. At the same time, it makes it so RNG is even more cruel, since you have almost no chance of comebacks. Just a bad mulligan or breaking early will ruin your games. I had almost no bugs and most of my games went smoothly. The competitiveness of day 2 and day 3 was fun, as most players were adapting their deck lists and improving them in order to beat the meta. But after a while, trying to reach top 10 was an absolute hell, mainly because the system incentivizes players to reach peak MMR points and then stop playing in order to avoid losing any points or elo. The first 4 days, leaderboards didn't work, so maybe developers were waiting for their friends to get the top placements or they didn't have it ready, but at this point the tournament was delayed already 1 week. So what happened? It's really hard to tell when there's not that much transparency, and talking to some of the mods, it's like getting answered by the frequently asked questions. Playing on day 5 and 6, I realized I was only facing lower ranked players, fighting them many times in a row and getting a small amount of points. Most people, after finishing their 100 games, decided it was not worth it to try climb any higher and just stop playing completely. Even after all that, I will keep my grind for the number 1 spot.
We shall never surrender!
I'm currently 65, but I have 2 more weeks to get there, and I would honestly recommend anyone who likes TCGs to give it a shot. The game itself is fun, and hopefully this tournament doesn't stay the same way it is right now, so people actually get a chance of compete for the high rankings. This is all for today. If you get a good amount of likes and comments, I will upload a video with the best decks to play and what I believe is the strongest on the meta. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe, guys. I'll see you later. Have a good one. Bye bye. See ya.
Well, that was easy.